In a hidden Nevada desert, Area F conceals secrets that could reshape humanity's fate. As a groundbreaking alliance between humans and aliens forms, Dr. Renan Foster embarks on a thrilling journey of discovery and danger. In a world where trust is fragile and choices hold grave consequences, will the quest for knowledge unite them or plunge them into chaos? Don't forget to subscribe. 91% of viewers enjoy our content but forget to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with our daily sci-fi stories and support a dedicated team of storytellers and content creators who rely on this as their livelihood. The sun hung low over the vast Nevada desert, casting long, distorted shadows across the jagged rocks and endless dunes that marked the desolate landscape of Area F. This was no ordinary military installation. It was a crucible of human ambition, a birthplace of collaboration between two worlds, where the air itself crackled with great potential and a heavy aura of mistrust. Dr. Renan Foster, a celebrated scientist revered for his intellect and bold approaches, stood transfixed at a wide observation window. His tousled hair reflected the red-gold light, and his keen green eyes flickered with awe as he watched, breathless. Before him, a sleek and shimmering alien spacecraft descended with an elegance that seemed almost surreal against the backdrop of the ochre desert. The craft glimmered like polished obsidian, its surface shifting and undulating as if drawing energy from the very sun itself. The sight infused Renan with a mix of exhilaration and trepidation, a potent cocktail that sparked his imagination and sent his heart racing. This is it. This could change everything, ****, he whispered to himself, caught in a whirlwind of hope and dread, each overshadowing the other. Within the sterile confines of the facility, a palpable sense of anticipation vibrated through the air. Renan's colleagues scampered from workstation to workstation, their faces tinged with both excitement and anxiety. Among them was Michael, a pragmatic engineer whose skepticism was as renowned as Renan's visionary nature. With his cropped hair and furrowed brow, Michael approached Renan, his voice strained by nervousness. "Are you sure about this? He questioned, casting a cautious glance at the ship. "What if they're not who they claim to be? Renan turned to face him, the weariness evident on his features. "We have to trust that our desire for progress outweighs our fears. The future of both our species depends on this, ***. Yet even in the firm set of his jaw, an inkling of doubt gnawed at him like a relentless parasite as he returned his gaze to the vessel, now settling with a soft thud against the prepared tarmac. As the hatch hissed open, an ethereal light spilled from the entrance, illuminating the area with an otherworldly glow. A collective breath seemed to be held by the gathered scientists as they awaited the arrival of the emissaries from the stars. One by one, alien figures emerged, their forms defined by an enigmatic elegance. They were unlike anything Renan had ever imagined. Their features were both familiar and foreign, blurring the lines between humanity and the cosmos. At the forefront stood Selina, a striking figure adorned in flowing garments that seemed to be woven from the very fabric of light. Her skin shimmered with hues of blues and greens, blending seamlessly with the ambient glow of the spacecraft. With her large, luminous eyes that appeared to hold entire galaxies within them, she radiated an aura of grace and wisdom. In that moment, Renan felt an unanticipated connection across the chasm of species. He was entranced, a spark of curiosity igniting within him that felt both terrifying and exhilarating. But this burgeoning admiration was quickly shadowed by a wave of questions that crashed over him like a rogue tide. What lay hidden beneath Selina's enchanting exterior? What untold stories and agonies were etched into her being? He could sense the weight of her experience, a lifetime of triumphs and tragedies condensed into the delicate contours of her expressive face. The corridor of Area F felt more like a battleground than a place of scientific exploration. Cold metal walls echoed the whispers of uncertainty as humans and aliens interacted under the watchful gaze of security cameras. The sterile air crackled as anticipation melded with anxiety, creating a palpable tension that enveloped everyone present. The collaboration was an experiment in itself, each species teetering on the edge of trust and caution. Dr. Renan Foster walked beside Selina, their footsteps resonating with an unfamiliar rhythm. Selina, a mesmerizing figure with luminescent skin that shifted colors in response to her emotions, carried an innate grace that captivated him. Her large, expressive eyes reflected a universe of untold stories, filled with mystery and depth. Beneath that ethereal exterior, Renan sensed complexity, a tapestry woven from hope and pain. Our civilizations have traveled such different paths, Selina spoke, her voice melodic, weaving through the tense atmosphere. But we can learn from one another. I can show you the stars through my eyes, Renan felt an electric charge in her presence, a mixture of admiration and curiosity surging through him. What did your people hope to attain by coming here? He asked, cautious but eager. His heart pounded. Every shared word was a fragile thread, and he wanted to weave it into something beautiful despite the lurking tensions. Selina's gaze faltered for a moment, shadows flickering across her face. We seek to transcend barriers, to find allies in a universe that is often hostile. But there are elements among us who resent this alliance, she admitted, her voice softening as vulnerability crept into her expression. Renan nodded, a sense of dread washing over him. He had seen the skepticism among his colleagues. Michael, with his ever-present furrowed brow, had questioned the motivations of their extraterrestrial guests. You must understand, not everyone here believes in a shared future, Renan replied, careful to keep his voice steady. There are whispers of betrayal that haunt our meetings. What can we do to combat this? Selina's eyes shimmered, a blend of fear and determination igniting within their depths. Our cultures are different, but our fears and hopes can draw us closer. We cannot let the shadows define us, she urged. Could it be that this alien woman, with her unearthly beauty and earnestness, held a spark of hope for unity? Yet, just beneath the surface, anxiety swirled like a tempest, threatening to spiral out of control. Weeks passed, each day marked by cautious interactions and strained smiles. The areas of the facility that had once felt full of promise began to acquire the weight of exhaustion. Trust was a fragile glass sculpture perched precariously on the brink of a deep abyss. In the sterile common room, humans and aliens attempted to share meals, an age-old custom that often facilitated bonding. Yet the unease loomed like a shadow between them. Clark, a technician with an unmatched talent for sarcasm, often broke the tension with his dry humor, poking fun at the disparities between their species. I don't know, what happens when an alien orders a burger? Does it come with different dimensions? He joked, and laughter would spread momentarily, only for it to shatter as lingering mistrust reclaimed the air. Selina participated too, her laughter chiming like wind chimes in a gentle breeze. Heartbeats synchronized, if only for a heartbeat or two, as glances were exchanged. Moments that hinted at camaraderie peeking through the cracks of apprehension. Yet, it was not long before unease resurfaced, casting a pall over lighter moments. Word began to trickle in of potential espionage. Rumors snaked their way through the facility, whispered conversations unraveling before Renan. I can't shake the feeling that one of them is spying on us, Michael said with fierce intensity in a late-night huddle of researchers. They want to undermine our operations. Renan found himself pulled between two forces. Sumptuous conversations with Selina fought against the cold logic of Michael's fears. He often found her against the backdrop of Area F's lab, where the blue fluorescent lights highlighted her otherworldly features. In those moments, Selina seemed like a lighthouse amid a storm, casting a guiding light. Yet, the illusion began to crack. Tension mounted as uncharacteristic glitches struck their systems, devices malfunctioning unpredictably, and sensitive data disappearing without explanation. Michael confronted Renan, fervently accusing their alien counterparts of treachery. "You're too blind to see it. They're playing us, and you're playing right into their hands." Renan's defense fell apart in the face of mounting evidence. The warmth he felt for Selina started to morph into something more disturbing. Yet, he couldn't erase what had sparked between them. The way she spoke of her home and dreams kindled something within him, a vision of unity powered by mutual respect. The discord hardening around them made moving forward more difficult. Renan urged his peers during a meeting, "If we let suspicions govern our actions, we'll doom everything we've built." It was a plea that echoed into silence, only to find itself drowned out by the anxious murmur of doubt. The next day, as Renan entered the lab filled with advanced alien technology and instruments, something felt amiss. His mind raced, sifting through his tangled emotions and building fears. The atmosphere hung like a tightrope, and he could feel the tension pulsing against the walls. Selina appeared, urgency fluttering in her steps. "Renan, there's something I must tell you before it's too late." She began, the gravity of her words wrapped in desperation. Taken aback, he could only nod, eyes wide. Each passing moment turned into an eternity, fraught with dread as she revealed. "Some among my people aim to sabotage this collaboration. They believe that it is safer to stand alone than risk trust." Renan felt the shifting tides of reality knock against him, but a glimmer of hope remained. "Then we must uncover the truth together. This cannot fall apart because of misunderstanding." He exclaimed, urgency filling his voice. Yet the path forward was muddied by mistrust. They shared glances filled with unspoken worries, unanswerable questions lingering behind their eyes. Could they truly fight against the darkness threatening to tear apart their fragile alliance? That evening, Renan gazed out the panoramic window overlooking the desert, a vast night sky speckled with distant stars reminding him of the infinite possibilities beyond their immediate struggles and fears. As hope flickered like distant constellations, he marveled at the thought of collaborative futures still waiting to be written. Determination set in, yet the air buzzed with ominous currents. As the days wore on at Area F, the fragile thread of trust between Renan and Selina strengthened even as the murmurings of dissent and mistrust echoed through the facility. Their impossible bond normalized the juxtaposition between human construction and alien elegance. The dual nature of their worlds fused together through shared knowledge and exploration. The sterile corridors of the base were filled with sci-fi equipment humming softly, machinery designed to facilitate communication and transmute data between species. Scientists in white lab coats swept through the halls, exchanging nervous glances as their anticipation brewed over experiments. Renan often lost himself in the encounter with the alien technology that seemed to pulse with life, resonating with the awe that came from its foreign yet intricate design. He spent hours meticulously analyzing the hybrid technologies, dreaming of the breakthroughs they could achieve. On one particularly picturesque evening, Renan and Selina wandered through a garden of extraterrestrial flora, a newly constructed sanctuary that displayed some of the wonders found on Selina's home world. The plants gleamed bizarrely in colors not found in the earthly palette. Luminescent petals bloomed in vibrant hues of azure and violet. The very air thickened with a sweet aroma that danced in soft patterns. Selina's laughter punctuated the tranquility, igniting splashes of warmth in Renan's chest. Each plant here tells a story, Selina explained, her delicate fingers gliding across a sprawling vine. This one symbolizes renewal. The soft glow from the petals threw patterns onto her face, accentuating her otherworldly beauty. Renan was captivated, not just by the flora but by the dichotomy of her ethereal form and the innate passion in her voice. I wish I could fully trust this collaboration, Selina, he slowly admitted, feeling the weight of his apprehension pull at his heartstrings. Selina turned to him, earnestness flooding her expressive eyes. Trust is earned, not given, Renan. We need to nurture it together or it will wither. Days turned into weeks. They delved deeper into the intricacies of their worlds, bridging knowledge with laughter, exploring philosophies that intertwined hope and despair. Yet with each growing connection came the looming shadow of doubt. Renan's colleagues, particularly Michael, warred against their developing rapport. How can you be so naive? Michael challenged one day in the lab, his voice tinged with disdain. You think they're all rainbows and sunshine? We can't let our guards down. Renan regarded him, frustration surfacing like the swelling tide, but he only shook his head. You're missing the point, Michael. We can't let fear define our choices. I refuse to believe that cooperation is unachievable. He left the lab in a huff, his pulse racing. Selina caught wind of the tension as he recounted the confrontation that evening. Your colleagues seem anxious, she observed, her melodic voice dropping to a whisper, as if afraid the walls had ears. They don't want to trust anyone. I get it, but it feels like we're losing ground. Renan leaned against a railing, the metal cool against his skin as he gazed at the stars, faint but unyielding in their brilliance. Through Selina's gaze, he caught glimpses of the heartache of distrust encroaching upon their intertwining destinies. We must show them our shared purpose, she declared. Is it not true that we seek knowledge and a better future? Yet, as their bond grew, so too did the strain of secrecy lurking within the corners of Area F, a clandestine atmosphere of plots that lurked beneath the surface. One late night, Renan delved into the archives stored in the base's mainframe. The screens flickered, revealing snippets of unsettling communications suspected between terrestrial and extraterrestrial factions. Furtive messages exchanged in the dead hours of night hinted toward espionage, culminating in conspiracy. His heart raced as he skimmed the communications, dark thoughts saturating his mind. No, it can't be possible, he murmured, piecing together fragments that felt like unyielding bricks piling dangerously around him with every revelation. All at once, the weight of his decisions turned heavy against his conscience. Selina had been honest, hadn't she? The internal battle clawed at him. Nightmare scenarios replayed. Trust morphed to illusion before his eyes. Like clockwork, he found himself mindlessly navigating the hallways late into the night, haunted by incessant worries, the walls echoing each footfall like ominous heralds. Another encounter with Selina arrived unceremoniously, caught in the dimly lit corridor. The shadows played tricks on his weary mind, the hard fluorescent lights revealing just enough for doubt to sprout anew. Selina, he called out, his voice a hush amongst the silence. I saw something troubling, Her reaction was swift, a fleeting flicker of an emotion he couldn't decipher. What did you see? She was cautious, every syllable dressed in sincerity. Renan inhaled deeply, The air felt thick with tension, his mind racing. Those messages, who are we really? I told you, we share a purpose, Selina's voice trembled slightly. But understanding comes with risk, In a swirl of conflict, Renan lunged forward, desperation clawing at him. Then let me understand. You're hiding something, and I deserve to know, The anguish surged between them, undeniable yet filled with palpable energy rooted in despair. Both of them drawn tightly in the throes of circumstance, unrelenting in its torment, as shadows danced across their features. I'm doing this to protect both our worlds, Renan. You can't see the greater picture, She cried, desperation filling her voice. But that urgent plea fell flat against the wall of uncertainty growing between them. Days turned into night, and with each rotation of the Earth, the atmosphere grew more electric, the air crackling like static as the haunting edges of betrayal crept closer. Every conversation became fraught with implications, even the tiniest gesture seethed with barely concealed motives. In an attempt to bolster underlying currents of hope, Renan proposed a joint initiative, a symposium where humans and aliens could share discoveries, transcending the language barrier crafted by fear and ignorance. We need transparency, Renan insisted to his disheartened colleagues, who exchanged hesitant glances. Let them see we are united, that we strive for the same goal, Doubt reigned in the air like an unwelcome mist, permeating the proceedings and clouding senses. Yet bliss was short-lived. Betrayal struck like a sudden storm as Renan awoke, his heart pounding with the realization that shadows were deepening around him. He had been so consumed by his feelings for Selina and the promise of their collaboration that he had not seen the warning signs creeping in the corners of Area F as he ventured down the dimly lit corridor. The sterile environment felt suffocating, burdened with secrets too heavy to bear. Distant whispers echoed against the metallic walls, drawing him near. Just beyond the observation window, Renan glimpsed Selina, standing in a huddle with another alien, a tall figure cloaked in cosmic blue, adorned with silver intricate patterns that shimmered under the artificial light. Their body language was charged with urgency, animated expressions and gestures hinting at a secret urgency. Renan squinted, a sense of panic rooting itself deep within him. Something inside Renan snapped as he confronted Selina, charged with emotion and desperation. Selina, I know what you're up to. You've been hiding something, His voice came out more forcefully than intended, trembling with a mix of betrayal and anguish. The weight of their shared moments crashed down around him. The laughter, the stories of their cultures, everything he had cherished now felt like shards of glass. Her face twisted momentarily, flickering with guilt and surprise. It's not what you think, Renan. Her golden iridescent eyes shimmered with a mixture of sincerity and conflict, trapping Renan within their depths. But before she could finish, an unseen force struck him, and pain shot through his veins like a venomous spider. What have you done to me? He gasped, collapsing to his knees as the shadowy world around him began to spin. Selina's expression darkened, her resolve hardening. I had no choice, she shouted, begging him to understand. The desperation in her voice echoed in the emptiness of the corridor, but the words did little to ease the agony coursing through his body. Bewilderment gripped him, confusion mixing with betrayal, a toxic cocktail of emotions threatening to drown him. Despite his agony, Renan's mind raced, frantically piecing together the fragments of broken trust. You're not who I thought you were, He struggled against the paralysis that had gripped his body, feeling each second tick by with menacing slowness, every heartbeat a reminder that he was now just a pawn in a game he didn't understand. Selina stepped closer, her hands outstretched as if reaching for him, but he recoiled, fear mingling with the remnants of his affection. "I thought we were allies, ****, he exclaimed, desperation mingling with rage, making his heartbeat echo in his ears like the war drums of an impending battle. "We are, but you don't understand the magnitude of the danger we face, ***." Her voice lowered to a frantic whisper as if the walls themselves had ears. "It's not just about us, Renan. It's about survival. Our people will not allow for weakness, ***. Her words hung in the air, heavy with implications. He struggled to grasp them, the paralytic effect twisting comprehension into knots. All he could see was a face he'd trusted, now marred by lies and the cloak of conspiracy. "We've been built on trust, Selina. This doesn't feel like survival of anything. This feels like betrayal, ***. Panic surged in him, urging him into action, but as the throbbing pain crescendoed, he could barely manage coherence. Selina turned to the other alien, who stepped into the flickering light, revealing an imposing figure. Tall and resplendent, with an elongated cranium and shimmering skin that seemed to capture reflections of the world around them. It bore a solemn expression, embodying a fusion of authority and calm, a commanding presence that unsettled Renan to his core. "You're the emissary from Lorith?" Renan managed, forcing his voice out above the chaos in his mind. The alien nodded, his voice smooth yet resonant, pervading the air like a melody laced with warning. "Prepare for confrontation. Our worlds must unite even at the cost of individual sacrifices, ***." The words crashed against Renan like an avalanche. A sacrifice? What did they mean? Fear began to coalesce into despair as he glanced at Selina, who looked torn apart by the weights of allegiance and majority. "You need to help me, ***, he implored weakly. Tension laced the air thick as a web, entangling them, armed with secrets and manipulation. Selina stepped forward, her gaze fierce with resolve. "I will help you, but you must listen. This isn't just our lives at stake. It's the future of both our worlds, ***." Her emotion shredded the boundaries he had built, but confusion clouded the way forward. Feeling the heat of the moment, Renan fought against the paralytic waves, summoning the strength he had left, trying desperately to comprehend the frantic scene playing out before him. All he wanted was clarity, a clear path through the chaos, but it eluded him, dancing just beyond his grasp. "You're speaking about unity while forging betrayal, ***," he yelled, the words bursting from his lips, a mix of fear and defiance pouring through him. "Did you ever think that we could achieve this without deceit? ***." Selina's eyes sparkled with a blend of regret and resolve. "I didn't choose to deceive you. My people fear the humans. They think you will launch an attack, ***." Panic surged behind her voice, pushing forward words that felt like a plea. "I was tasked with gathering intelligence, but I have come to care for you, Renan, ***." His heart faltered amid a tempest of emotions. Reality twisted and turned as he faced a choice he never anticipated. Could he trust her again? Lurching thoughts raced through his mind, urging him to grab the threads of belief he had woven with Selina. With each breath, the shadows fell heavier around him, the air thick with unarticulated words and looming doom. Time slowed, and he had to act. He had to warn his colleagues before they descended into chaos. "If we don't stop this now, everything is lost, ***." His voice strained, echoing against the solid walls, pleading for understanding. But just before he could gather his strength to rise to his feet, a deafening alarm pierced the silence of Area F. The blaring sirens shrieked a note of dread, flooding the air with urgency. Shadows danced menacingly across the walls, urging Selina and the emissary into action. "You must come with me, ***." Selina grasped his arm tightly, fear glinting in her eyes. The detonation rocked Area F with a ferocity that swallowed all light. Renan Foster's last conscious thoughts tangled in a chaotic swirl of pain and hope as the shockwaves reverberated through the crumbling facility. He realized that everything he had fought for was on the brink of destruction, yet his resolve remained unbroken. My sacrifice will mean something, asterisk, he thought to himself, even as the sirens wailed like banshees, heralding disaster. The painful explosion smashed glass and steel into pieces, a rain of metallic shrapnel darting through the air. Choking back smoke, Renan felt the heat on his skin and a weight dragging him into oblivion. Yet, beneath the soot and chaos, a flicker of resolve ignited within him, a hope that transcended his immediate circumstances. He envisioned a future where trust could bloom in the ashes of betrayal, where the mistakes of the past would not be in vain. Everyone, evacuate, asterisk, Michael shouted, his voice barely piercing through the chaotic den. The blaring alarms created a cacophony, blending with the frantic footsteps of fearful humanity. He pushed against a wall, forcing it to give way as he made his way to the lab where Renan lay trapped among the debris. Renan, can you hear me? Asterisk. Through the collapse of barriers, Renan's vision blurred but caught glimpses of Michael's worried face, his old friend, a face laden with dread yet buoyed by the hope of rescue. I'm here, asterisk, Renan gasped, each word a laborious effort as he struggled to sift through the wreckage. Exhaustion laced his voice, but a fierce flame blazed in his green eyes, refusing to extinguish. Hang on, I'll get you out, asterisk. Michael's fingers dug into the rubble, scrambling to clear away the tons of twisting metal that trapped his friend. In the darkness, fragments of light refracted through shattered glass, mirroring the shattered dreams of the scientists who had sought to forge a bond with the extraterrestrial visitors. We're not finished yet, asterisk. Michael implored, the urgency clawing at his throat. Amidst the disorder, Selina stood at a distance, her heart pounding between regret and fear. A storm brewed within her, the struggle between her initial duty and blossoming feelings for Renan. She watched the humans scramble, torn apart by their internal conflicts while facing an external threat. What have I done? Asterisk. She whispered to herself. Flashes of her own species' designs crossed her mind, blurred by the true connection she had formed with Renan. Each image reminded her of the choices she had made, the secrets she had withheld. Suddenly, something primal sparked within her. She felt a responsibility not just to her kin but to Renan. Without a second thought, she dashed toward the chaos, her resolve hardening like armor. Michael, Renan, asterisk, her voice cut through the turmoil, fierce and sure. In a rush of determination, she knelt beside Michael, and they worked in concert, their hands moving in a dance of urgency, a blend of human resilience and alien dexterity forming an unlikely partnership in the face of catastrophe. He needs light. Move that debris, asterisk. Selina directed, pointing while fighting back her own trepidation. Minutes stretched into what felt like hours. Each second radiated with the possibility of loss, but alongside it was the burgeoning determination to reclaim what had almost been snatched away. The dust hung heavy in the air, a veil of uncertainty cloaking their efforts. Yet, that same dust glittered as shafts of emergency lights broke through the chaos, illuminating their frenzied work. Finally, after an eternity, Renan was freed, a gasp escaping him as he pulled himself from the wreckage. Michael? Selina? Asterisk. He coughed, his voice hoarse, echoing amidst the debris. We're here. You made it, asterisk. Michael responded, his relief palpable while he patted the dust from Renan's shoulders, their bond forged anew through tribulation. Selina knelt beside them, her expression earnest and filled with a fierce loyalty. I will protect this bond between our species, no matter what the cost, asterisk, she murmured, her voice steady even though turmoil swirled around them. The urgency of their situation flickered with the undercurrents of reconciliation, each phrase a thread weaving them closer even amidst the wreckage. The alarm's grating wail began to die down, replaced by a muffled silence, a momentary pause before the storm. They stood together, catching their breath and weighing the moment. "What do we do now?" Renan asked, feeling the weight of his purpose surge back within him. "We can't let this be the end, not after everything we've built." Looking into Selina's eyes, he saw reflection, a connection transcending species. Michael's resolve echoed in the aftermath. "Renan's right. We have a legacy to uphold. We owe it to those who believed in unity, even if it feels impossible." Defiance festered in his voice, weeds sprouting in the ash of destruction. The silence shattered as distant voices echoed through the dust, the remnants of their team emerging from the shadows, grim determination written across their faces. Among them, shadows of doubt began to dissipate. Could a partnership still stand, or was it destined to be drowned in fear? "We survived the explosion. Let's not let fear explode the future," one of the scientists declared, finding authority in the clarity of the moment. Fueled by mutual purpose, they rallied around Renan, Michael, and Selina, the triumvirate of human-alien alliance reigniting the fire of hope. For Renan, they chanted, their voices a chorus cascading through the wreckage, an unexpected promise arising from the ashes. As they surveyed the scene, the stark reality of their mission crystallized before them. They had weathered storms of pain, betrayal, and fear. But beyond those trials lay a vast expanse of potential, the universe with its mysteries, wonders, and the promise of a new dawn. The radiant sun began to peek through the dust, casting gold upon the remnants of destruction. In that moment, they recognized that resilience thrived in the face of adversity, a truth that echoed through the corridors of Area F and beyond. "Our future begins here," Renan stated, gesturing toward the horizon. Steeling himself, he added, "Let's rebuild with our differences, not despite them. The sacrifice made today won't be in vain. It'll be the foundation for something greater." The pulse of determination thrummed in the air as they started to regroup, minds brimming with possibilities. They found strength in their diversity, an array of cultures and backgrounds starkly different yet astonishingly harmonious. Selina, breathing deeply, felt the warmth of camaraderie embrace her. "Let's share our stories, our knowledge. In understanding one another, we can lay the groundwork for a brighter future," she offered, her melodic voice threading through the crowd. Each nodding head became a promise, a commitment to carry forward a lineage of trust, solidarity, and collective strength. They were architects of a new reality, each choice they made resonating through the annals of time. And as the sun rose higher, bathing Area F in a soft glow, the beginning of a new saga unveiled before them. In the end, the question was no longer whether humans and aliens could coexist, but rather how they could thrive together as one. A testament to resilience, a legacy blossoming from hope, a story woven into the very fabric of the universe, echoing with the whispers of possibility. If you liked this story based on real events, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like it. Here you can dive into a different reality every day, where anything can happen. Comment below what kind of story you would like to hear here. Thank you very much for your attention. We are the Sci-Fi family.